Let's talk about trail food. People call it the source of energy and growth. But why is that? Well, here's how it works. Each of us have our own basal metabolic rate, or BMR for short. This varies from person to person, and it's based on a person's age, height, and their weight. And what this is how many calories your body burns just to keep yourself alive doing absolutely nothing all day. And as you move about through your day with any activity, you burn more calories or units of energy. And this added on top of your BMR is your total daily energy expenditure, or TD. And this is how many calories you burn total in one day. So it's pretty straightforward. When you eat less than your TD, you lose weight. When you eat about the same, you stay the same. And when you eat more, you gain weight like I've been doing. Let's look at an example. This hiker here has a BMR of 2,000 calories. And he's gonna average a 2.5 mile an hour pace, burning about 600 calories an hour. And he's gonna hike for 6 hours. So he's burning 600 calories for 6 hours, which is a total of 3,600 calories for the day. Then you're gonna add the BMR of 2,000, so he's burnt 5,600 total that day. And that's how many calories he needs to eat to continue on moving exactly the same weight and same energy. Now, luckily, we do not have to keep a calculator with us to keep track of this. We can just estimate for the most part. If you're feeling sluggish or you notice you're losing a lot of weight, simply put, just eat more. Now let's take a look at my food bag. I'm gonna speed this up so you can see me pull all this stuff out, and then I'll talk about it. Okay, so that's everything out of there. Now, I have a few things here I wanna show you, and I'm gonna talk over them a little briefly. You don't have to go by this. It's just things I found that I like to eat, and they're easy to make. They're pretty lightweight, and they package small, because that's pretty much what we have to worry about as thru hikers, is lightweight and enough space to fit in here. So you want the most dense calories you can get. And if you have any other suggestions, put them in the comments down below. Here we go. I'm just gonna dump this out. I do have them separated into Ziploc bags, because when I poured this all out and took it out of the packaging, it just looked like a huge mess, and it seemed like it would be easier to just grab one bag out every day and put whatever I want, like all my snack bars and all that, into my fanny pack for the day. Yeah, I got one, because I don't like to stop and get into the backpack during the hike, so it's going to be a blessing, I think, to have one. So I'll just start off with breakfast. So I'm going to be using granola, and some days maybe oatmeal, depending, but I started trying this stuff this week, and it's amazing. I love it, and it's quick. I don't have to heat it up like with the oatmeal, and it's got a lot of calories. So it's 260 calories a serving, and it's also got a good carb to protein ratio. I'm looking to keep my stuff at a 4-to-1, because that's what they say is the most fuel efficient for the body. The body likes to get energy from carbs, and it can do it that quicker than it can proteins and fats. That's a good 4-to-1 ratio there. And then I'm also going to throw in this breakfast essentials in there to make the water taste like milk and to add some extra nutrients. And then I also will have, where are you guys at? Some coffee, instant coffee, 2 packs of that, and this will also double as coffee creamer. So nice little bonus there. And then I will get to stepping, and my first snack will probably be this here Pop-Tart, if I choose to have those. I was kind of trying to stay away from this much sugar stuff and candy bars, but I feel it's going to be inevitable. And while I'm out there, it's really going to be dictated by what stores I find and what's available, because luckily I don't have any food restrictions or allergies, so I can eat, for now, whatever I want. And gas stations will do even to find stuff, although that will be pricier. Then my next snack of the day will be these honey stingers. These things are amazing. I finally tried one yesterday. Try them if you haven't. And to get that nice protein ratio to carb ratio, I'm going to add in some meat sticks. So this is 140 calories, and it's basically all carbs, 21 grams. And then the meat sticks, it doesn't have to be anything special. These are like Kroger Slim Jim knockoffs, but this is 160 calories, and I don't have the box anymore, but I think it was like 7 to 10 grams of protein. Then on to the next one will be any snack bars of choice out of the fanny pack, and this is just a Kroger almond one. I do have other varieties of like protein and all that, and this one's a Nature Valley. This one's a wafer. It's a chocolate and peanut butter, and it's really tasty. This thing's actually pretty light too compared to, and it's got 200 calories in it. Then we have yet another bar, which is a Luna bar. This one's got about 190 calories, and it's very tasty too. I was going to use that as dessert, but I found a different option. So that's another snack bar. I like to change it up because I was eating the same Kroger stuff over and over, and eating the same snack bar, it just gets old real quick, and they're really dry too. Those ones seem to be great. Then I'll have another snack of like dark chocolate, half of this bar. So half of this is somewhere around 200, 300 calories. So that's another nice little snack during the day. And for dinner, I'm gonna have instant mashed potatoes. I mean, that's pretty much a staple in anybody's hiker outfit that I've seen. So this whole bag is 480 calories, all carbs pretty much, 80 grams of carbs. Then you got the Nori sides, and it'll either be this or ramen, one of the two, unless I go crazy and get one of them mountain pre-cooked dinners. This is over 500 calories, this one. They all vary. So there you go for that. I missed this one. I got the little hydration mix here. I'm going to be drinking these as soon as I finish the hike. It's just full of electrolytes and like a recovery drink. And that might be also when I drink a protein shake, if I don't mix in some of this with my granola in the morning. And then for dessert, I got this little Lenny and Larry's Complete Cookie. This thing is 420 calories, so if I don't hit my calorie goal with that, I should with this. And this one has, let's see, 59 grams of carbs, 16 grams of protein. So there's a lot in there, and I'm sure it's tasty. I haven't had it yet because I wanted to show the video first, so I'll probably eat that as soon as I'm done here. And then I missed this, but this is another snack I'll have during the day. I'll have about 4 of these, and I'll be putting peanut butter on it to get them extra calories. And 4 of these are 150 calories. So these are just butter, wafer, biscuits, whatever, plain and Jane. And then with the serving of peanut butter, that's 200 calories. I'll probably have 2 of those a day. Every day I'll be taking these 1 a days just to be safe, because I'm not going to have a lot of vegetables out there or anything. So I just want to make sure that's covered. And then of course I've got my cook set here. So this whole bag is no. This is the cook system here. So in here I did change my spoon. I went for a Tokes, and it's got the polished surface here because I just could not stand the way the titanium felt in my mouth for some reason, and the stuff would stick to it. So this is a little bit easier to clean too with just a spray of water. Then in here I did switch to this smaller fuel canister, and I did get one of these collapsible cups. This is a Sea to Summit collapsible, and I don't know what I'll use it for, but I just figured it'd be handy to have, because most of my drinks are going to be mixed in the water bottles for the most part, except for maybe the coffee or the protein shake. And I have my extra little rag in here that will be used to help me clean this. My stove, of course, you guys have seen that plenty of times, but small fuel canister, and of course a lighter. Now I have done a little bit of looking into and considering cold soaking, because I know I'd lose this system right here only weighs 2 pounds, really. Not even that, probably 1.5 pounds with the fuel. With the fuel, it's probably 2 pounds, but so that's not really a lot, but it's a little bit, and it takes time. With cold soaking, you can just put your stuff in the jar mid through the hike, and by the time you get to your camp and set up, it's ready to eat. You just pull the jar out and start eating, as long as you time it right. And same with the breakfast. You could get your oatmeal set up soaking at night when you go to bed, and then wake up and your oatmeal is already cold soaked. I used to do that a lot when I was going to the gym and food prepping, so that was an easy, quick breakfast. Everything was already cold soaked in the fridge, ready to go. And that's basically it. So that in that bag is roughly 3,500 calories, and it is just around 400 grams of carbs, and it's just over 100 grams of protein. So it's a 4-to-1 ratio. I would like to have more protein in there, so I might throw in some tuna packs and all that later on. This is not set. This is what I will be starting with pretty much when I leave. The start on the approach trail in like 20 days, guys. 20 days. 21 days. I can't wait to start, to be honest. I've been thinking about this for a while. Not as long as some, but still a while now. Okay, so that was my food bag and all of its contents, and what I'll start with on the Appalachian Trail here very soon. And when I started, I didn't have a clue of what I would use and be able to eat. So I'm hoping that this will give you a little bit of information and be helpful for when you choose foods on your hike. And if so, let me know in the comments down below, or any kinds of foods that you like to take as well. And I'll try them, because I do not have a fancy palate, so I'll eat anything. And this place has gotten pretty busy, and so I'm gonna have to get out of here. And if you would like to check out a video that I thoroughly enjoyed making, go ahead and check it out. It's 8 Rules of Hike Club. Have a great day.